Yay, yay.
It's just like the best pudding, extra lumpy.
Yep. It's still awesome sauce.
We're up. I can see you.
Sorry. Soon.
My cat. And then she'll start to sing the song over people, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, cat!"
Okay, yes, volume is muted here.
Yay, washing.
He's gotta take care of it.
2 hours late, and as soon as we get started, I have to head out for a second.
Oh, we gotta straighten this wig out.
Figures.
Don't
Right?
you worry. He's gonna get done with his wash, and I'm gonna lose power.
Don't jinx us. However, since he's not at the square, you could actually start with me and Hammer here, since we're already at the town square meeting spot.
I pray to the god of Murphy to stay away. Hey,
And to answer a question from 3 weeks ago,
oh, that's right. It belongs to you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, kind of both of them, but you know what I mean.
What's yours? What's mine is yours, and what's yours is yours.
Apparently, only the dryer was done, so I have to go back over in like 10 minutes to get the washer.
Are you about to answer my question that I had asked 3 weeks ago?
yes, because I didn't notice you had another question.
You think I should turn my face cam on?
No.
Okay.
Okay. That makes actual sense to me now. Okay.
I don't even remember. What the hell were we doing 3 weeks ago?
Well, 3 weeks ago, Yanagi and Hammer got some hand tattoos. And y'all talked to a little girl to figure out when the ghost bird shows up.
Got her permission to talk to her ghost bird. And then you two went to the church to do your duty, and I wandered around town doing my duty and investigating where everything was. That's how we got so many little things marked on our map.
And I was like, "Oh, there's a bar, the Laughing Demon. See ya." Like, that's a cool name.
Right?
And all the bartenders' names should be Maze.
And all the bartenders' names are Maze. For those of you who get it, if you don't, stay tuned. It might come up again.
I am on the mic.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like pudding.
That wasn't pudding.
He's the one that's usually growling and barking.
As soon as I told him I was on the mic, he just dropped down to the ground and laid his head down. It was funny. It's like these fools know what I mean by telling them I'm on the mic.
They're like, ah, okay.
No. All right.
My Mexican pizza was so good. Now it's time for some crunchy tacos.
I mean, I didn't have any Taco Bell this week.
So we were just gonna talk to the bird, right?
Yes, yes, we're just gonna talk to the bird. We're not gonna go all, haunted forest on it.
Yes, you're gonna murder the dead bird. That's great, Rich.
Hey,
What was
He's
our
gonna
plan?
re-murder.
What was our plans after talking to the bird? Do we know?
Talk to it some more, I guess.
well, I think what we were gonna do is talk to the bird and see if it can lead us to old creepy dude in the woods, which I forget his name right now. I have it written down
Entrellis.
somewhere. Entrellis, yes.
I keep thinking his name is Entrails.
That's what I was about to say too. I was like, wait a minute. Entrails? No, Entrellis.
No, I keep thinking entrails. I'm like, I don't think that's right, but I keep thinking entrails.
I mean, phonetically, it's really close.
It
And
is.
you could probably say entralis, and he wouldn't notice.
Because I want to ask Entrellis about the prison.
How many days has it been since I've had my purity done? That's been only what, 2 days?
Wow.
It's
One day?
only been about a day and a half.
A day and a half? Okay.
Unclean.
Okay.
Filthy.
Deception. Disgrace. It's like, oh, we're going to get copyrighted.
All right.
Instead of Pathfinder, it's shitty karaoke night.
Oh, we could.
Well, then I will be looking out for the bird down this path since her house is down this way.
All right. What time of day is it?
It's probably about sunset. Because you all walked about all day, and you came back into the town square towards the end of the day to check out the caravan.
All right.
So you're gonna press T and tell it to wait until sunset. Okay.
Do we have to push X to pay our respects while we're there?
No, you press F. We're not a bunch of dirty console people.
Oh. They miss fighting words.
Talking to the guy who owns like almost every console there is. Atop one of
That's
the
the
biggest,
bird
baddest
part
gaming
fine.
rigs.
Hammer?
You can get bit too. Yes.
Something kind of flickers from the south, and before you know it, you have a ghost bird hanging out on your shoulder.
All right. Let's remain calm. This is normal.
Play it cool.
It's like play it cool. It's like let me see. What check should I make to play it cool?
That would be a bluff.
Maybe a bluff check? All right. We're going to see.
I think Hammer's just dying to roll some dice.
You feel pretty chill, but you're like a cucumber left in the sun. You know how whenever you're walking around and a hummingbird flies by your ear, how you just instinctively move away from it?
Like, yeah, instinctively
It's
duck.
kind of like that, where you twitch whenever Arano lands on you.
What's up, Birdman? Can you even understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
It does that sideways bird walk. It gets right up beside your ear and says, "Murder. Murder the infidel."
Then, should we have Airbeth talk to the bird?
That is up to you.
That's up to me. I need to. Sure, go for it. I mean, it's just chilling on my shoulder.
What are you trying to talk to the bird about?
Yes, yes. I want to see if he can lead us to Entrellis.
Yeah.
Hmm. What do you have? Oh, you
The
got a
bird,
plus 11. I was like, that's a 4. How do you have 15?
because he's charisma based.
Yep, yep.
So the bird kind of puffs up and shivers a little, and then just takes flight from Hammer's shoulder and is flying in a low circling pattern.
Yep. We're gonna follow the bird.
All
I turn
right.
on my vats and let it lead the way.
Yeah, the problem is though is that you have to keep leaving VATS because it's not Fallout 4. The game actually stops.
Oh, damn it! What'd you say, babes?
I said, as long as it's not spiders,
As long as it's not spiders.
you got to follow.
Yeah, we're not gonna follow the spiders. We're
Uh,
following a ghost bird though.
Shit, I grabbed the wrong end. Don't mind what's about to happen to the bird.
Yes, yes, I get that reference. We're not gonna follow the spiders into the den of Aragog. Yo, new Fallout game. Am I gonna get it? Fallout 5?
No, it's 76 because Windows 10.
I haven't watched any trailers on it, but it does, from the gameplay that I've watched, it does look good.
All right. Aeronel leads you into the woods where it's a little difficult, but considering it's a glowing ghost bird, you manage to keep up.
Come here. Come on. Come on, baby.
Oh, I got something funny to tell you guys real quick. So while I was on site last week, I was at the customer's house and I was trying to make his computer print. And I got it to print, and then out of nowhere, a tree just falls over. And we're looking at each other and we're like, yeah, that just happened. And then without missing a beat, the customer goes, well, I guess that answers the question. If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
Sorry, I just want to say that it was quite hilarious to even notice that not a single one of us laughed after you said that.
Oh, I noticed that. It was like crickets in here. Even my cat looked at me like, what the hell is wrong with you?
Just so you know, I have nothing but black. I don't know if that's just me.
Does
or if
anyone
that's-
else have eyeballs?
Nope, darkness imprisoning me. Kitty. Hey,
Okay.
there we go. Now we see some stuff. Kid, why don't you just go lay down? Because you don't want to. Well, you can't lay here.
Okay, that one is a scar. Okay. I'm just checking. What's this?
Has everybody seen Deadpool 2 yet?
No.
No.
Definitely worth it. Don't tell on yourself.
Okay. So after about an hour of crawling through the woods, you come across this little wood shack that has a rope bridge coming out of one side towards a large cedar that has some sort of tree house in it. That big, huge earthworm-looking thing on the ground is a ravine that's about 60 feet deep.
So don't jump down it.
And the edges
That's why they
are
have a rope
rather
bridge.
steep. The bird says, yes.
I'm gonna hide behind a tree. Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Okay, son, I gotta put you on the bed because typing and everything.
I'm
with
all
you-
right. I'm just choking on Diablo sauce.
Down? Okay.
Okay, so
And I want to sneak attack you, Nagi. Cause when in doubt, be a ninja.
about this, as you get to the door, the entire wood porch you're standing on collapses.
Well,
So
you
I
are.
need a reflex save from you.
You got this. I believe in you.
You're screwed. I believe
That's not enough.
Oh,
That is barely a miss.
wow.
Damn.
So the boards give out from underneath you, and you fall 20 feet.
I
You
say,
take
damn, that
11
shit look like it hurt.
damage. That's a touch spell.
Well, I mean, you walked up to the door. Like you didn't test you didn't test the floor first. Like we're out in the middle of the woods. You should be looking for traps.
All right, and when you hit the bottom, you're prone.
Watch now, the kobolds is gonna come out and stab you with their poison spears.
Yep. Goblins.
Oh, it's serpent people.
And we need some initiative here from you.
It's a good
Let
thing
me
I
pull up
moved
the
up,
tracker.
Nagi, because it's about to.
Yep, we'll add everyone else, but it's you first.
There we go.
Where
I
is
just said,
the?
why am I not being able to click on myself here all of a sudden?
They changed the page on me. Wrote a 12.
Wasn't the page I wanted?
How likely are you to recommend Google Chrome web browser to a friend or colleague? Right now, I rate you a 1.3 because you're interrupting.
I mean, you got a good initiative roll.
Yeah.
All right, so it is your turn. Yep, that would be a knowledge nature. Yeah, you can, but you're capped at a 10, which would just tell you what they are. That's a. they're both giant centipedes. Remember, you're prone, so you're going to take a penalty to that.
-4. Can you acrobatics and stand?
So you're attacking this one? Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right. That was the standard action.
That giant centipede now was like, you know what? I'm not sure about this anymore. He's like, can I 5-foot roll out of the way?
Well, let's be honest. It's a single giant centipede. You take exactly one attack of opportunity to stand up.
Don't let him talk you into it.
Yep. So it tries to bite you, and it just scrapes off your armor. It doesn't make any real contact. Swashbuckler.
Parry, parry, thrust, thrust. That is quite the compliment, or the achievement, rather. Knowledge nature.
That was to answer your previous question. So that'll get you one question. You know it's a giant centipede, but beyond that, well, it's a vermin and it has typical vermin traits.
Weakness.
Its weakness is hit points. Its AC is pretty low. It doesn't have any specific weaknesses aside from being a really low level threat.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I don't think y'all are ready to fight anything with 24 hit points yet.
I don't think we are either. Um.
Yeah, you just slashed out with your sword and it popped like an overinflated balloon full of pus. It just splattered everywhere. There's juice all over the ground.
I was going to say that he Roni Kenshin'd it, with a reverse blade.
Well, he doesn't have a reverse blade. Could you imagine that? A samurai that deals non-lethal damage? It would have to be a sword saint, but we can...
Since he's doing such a wonderful job by himself down there and doesn't look like he needs any help, I'm just going to stay right where I'm at. No need to get any closer to that.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. And come from the bottom.
It was a lower left to upper right, kind of slashing at something above you. And the other one just gave a half-hearted attempt to bite you.
It's like, oh shit.
All right. So hammer.
Just
It's
because I have it, I'm gonna roll it.
you're not sure what it
Yeah.
is. It's something.
I don't know what
It
it
looks like a
is.
tentacle with a lot of legs. You're not sure, but it's
I
really
know it.
creepy.
It's like I don't know what it is.
Well, you wasted a 20.
I know, right?
If
Hey, I
you
got a
want,
2 out of the way.
I'm not going to give you control over Aranel, but you could try to issue a command if there's anything you want him to do.
Try to what? I missed that.
I'm not going to give you control of Aranel, but you could attempt to issue commands. Like if there's something you want Aranel to do. Keep in mind, while it might be a ghost bird, it's not particularly intelligent. So complex orders would just be lost on it.
I'll save it. Can I step in here and attack it?
It's at the bottom of a 20-foot deep hole.
Okay. So I am going to first do a. Well, let me see. I want to do a perception check just to see if there's anything else around. See if someone's watching this.
All right. So there are a couple of things you see here. You can tell that this was definitely rigged to collapse. This wasn't just something that accidentally happened. All right. The other thing that you see is that there is a rain barrel. And you can't really tell what's there, but you see motion at the treehouse.
Where's this treehouse again? Is it this big black mass that we can't see?
No, it's further down over here. You probably can't
All
see
right,
it from where you are.
But I'm seeing some motion over here though.
Yeah. You're not sure what you saw, but something caught your eye.
All right, then I am going to dig in my pack because I can't help him at this point. And well, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to draw my hammer and hold my action.
All right, so it is Centipede's turn. And Centipede gonna try and bite. A 9 doesn't hit, so Centipede just kind of looks depressed as much as an insect can. And we'll come back to Yanagi.
It's like, you know what? This is probably it.
It's been a good run. No, they have 5 hit points. This one you just kind of cut and it leaks, but the other one, it just exploded in a shower of gore.
So what you did is you did a moonlight slash on it, and it's just, nowhere.
Finish
I know, right?
him.
You're just
Actually, it's more like a brutality.
more like Drake's.
Friendship. Yeah, you're at the bottom of the pit, though. Yeah. I mean, you're at the bottom of an earthen hole, but you were right in front of a building when it happened. It was like Scooby-Doo doormat style, but the whole porch. Yes.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of a 20-foot
that's
hole.
why you took
That is
full
what
damage.
he's saying.
What are you playing with? You.
Sounds
why
like you're
did-
playing. Someone's playing with range.
Yeah, it sounds
Either
like
that or your
someone's
mic is.
playing with something. And I just assumed it was you because you like to play with stuff.
That's what we can hear then.
Yep.
All right, and are you climbing up one of the sides, or are you trying to like stick to the front of the building? It is the entire 2x2 section you're standing on.
I try to help. I slipped.
So what are you trying to do?
I was going to reach my hand out, from here. Just kneel down and kind of reach out, but
So you're attempting
Yeah.
to aid his climb.
I'm attempting to aid his climb. I have a -4 on climb, all right? And I rolled a 2.
Give me a reflex save, Rich.
Oh no. I'm good at those. Watch this. Oh.
Okay,
It rolled. It was
so
an 18 and then rolled to an
when you made the pocket sand noise to try and do your reflex save, you actually just fell in.
Sorry.
And now you are at the bottom of a 20-foot deep hole and take 7 damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna need some help, or I'm not gonna survive this.
I'll tell you now, with a -4, success is impossible. You live down here now, so someone's gonna have to help you out.
This is it.
Does anyone have rope, or do they leave it all on the donkey?
That's what I was just about to check to see if I've stuck my stuff on the donkey or not.
Because you had enough strength. It is basically Dudley Do, right? Cool. Let's see. So, Rich, give me a climb check.
Here we go.
It's escape artist. Well, actually, what did he get? No, that's not good enough. So did you know that the DC to climb a wall with a rope, that a rope to climb with a wall to brace against, or a knotted rope, or a rope affected by rope trick is DC 5. So you are literally so shit at climbing, you can't even climb a rope. Me IRL.
Yes. I got it.
And then when you get him the
Gonna
whole
do
way up,
what,
you
DC
drop him.
4?
You just walk the dog with him.
Hey, that is all that matters. You would have drug my damage.
You could totally try and crawl around the outside to get to the rope bridge. You could try going through the walls, or you could try to get around to the front and go through the door. You could get halfway into it.
Well, hey, I want to let you guys know that I saw movement across the ravine earlier.
Please.
What's she doing? Oh, hold on. Let me feed the cat. That might help her settle down. Come on. Where you at, cat? Over here.
Yeah, it would be a climb check to climb along the side, or you could try and scale down the ravine and go up the other side and skip the rope bridge entirely. All right, so keep in mind it's a 50-foot drop. Give me a reflex save.
Okay.
You are now dangling from the edge of this shack. That would be a climb check.
You know, you're not making this, look easy for the rest of us to do it. Just so you know.
Yes. It's kind of touch and go, but you pull yourself up. So you're going to go around the front instead of the side? Well, on the opposite side, there's most likely a door or opening. All right, I'll move you. So you are now on the side. You can try and shimmy along the wall and do an acrobatics check, or you can try and hold on to it and basically climb the building. I'll let you do either. Give me another reflex save.
Yanagi, go down the hole.
And you're once again on the edge. Yeah, you don't. I would say you don't have to pull yourself up. You can continue to shimmy. All right, and I'll need a climb check to get up on top of the rope bridge.
Why are we getting on top of the rope?
You don't fall, but you don't manage to pull yourself up. There you go. So, looking back at the building, there is a closed door directly where the rope bridge points.
It's a trap door.
There's no windows. It's dark inside. The door's between two squares. It's kind of weird, but you could just walk inside now. It opens. Get back in here. I'm going to give you a little bit of light. Just so that you can see. All right, there is a very crude looking stove built out of river stones and mortar above a smoker. And there's a couple barrels in here. All across the floor are rusty, ruined tools and a bunch of stained and worn burlap and canvas sacks, as well as a hammer, a hatchet, a shovel, and some artisan tools for making traps. Yep. There's also some loose planks of wood in here. You could totally make a bridge for everyone else.
Oh, you make us a nice guy.
Oh, so sweet.
It's wood. A strength check will be fine, just to pick it up and hoist it across. Yep, you do fine.
Woot woot. Now we can get across. Go on, Hammer. I'll let you be first.
All right. In order
carefully.
to traverse the rope bridge, I'll need some climb checks.
I will carefully cross the wooden bridge. Oh god.
But once you get, right where you're standing, Yanagi, you hear kind of a little bit of a whistling noise. Like something flying through the air whistling. It's actually a hatchet comes spiraling down at you. So we're going to make a attack roll here. Does a 29 hit you?
Nope. I'm raging right now.
Well, a barbarian gets an AC penalty.
I'm raging defensively.
I could see like a paladin wearing the heaviest armor.
A dragon might.
It's a character that won the lottery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so the axe slams into you and does 7 damage.
Damn.
Hold on. I need you to make your choice of either a reflex save, an acrobatics, or a climb check.
Ooh, multiple choice.
All right. You managed to keep your balance and not fall. Well, considering your DC was 10. Well, it was a 15, and I add the damage to it. But no, the axe just falls through the boards and lands somewhere in the ravine below.
He's gonna handle himself right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
So, any possible way Yanagi saw where that was coming from?
It came definitely from the tree
Behind us or in front of us?
in front of you, somewhere over here. Yes.
Aw.
Are you gonna hang him by it?
He's gonna braid a rope out of his intestines to hang him from.
All right, I'm gonna reach forward onto Yanagi. Maybe. Oh God, what happened?
I moved you off the hole.
What are you jumping up there for?
I mean, our mouths are a little bad. Like when we were describing how you brutally murdered that centipede. We're bad people.
that bad?
But yeah. So when are you doing there, Hammer?
I was gonna reach out and put guidance on Yanagi.
You give him a little pep talk. He feels slightly more confident.
Yes. Boop. There you go. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done.
I'm just playing with the taco sauce package.
Taco sauce. So if I create water, how long will it take to fill up this ravine?
You'll be here for the rest of your natural life.
All right.
No, you create a number of an amount of water that could fill a cubic space based on your caster level, but it has a gallon limit. And you would be here a very long time. No, it just takes 6 seconds. It's a standard action. It's just the sheer amount of water you would need. It'd be like, how long does it take to conjure a river?
Maybe you do conjure a river. The hell was that? Oh,
You land in a puddle neck first.
I'll be fine. I'll be dead.
Yeah, but it won't hurt anymore. It'll just hurt a lot for a little tiny bit.
Anybody got a bow? Probably should have bought a bow.
I don't think any of you are spec'd into ranged combat.
Nope.
Oh my god, I am so sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty good.
I forgot there was a.
All right, so we got to get across this bridge.
Yep.
But
You
we
know what
also
that
got to stop that madman hacking.
Can we even see
Oh.
the madman from where we're at right now?
What? I have an idea.
No.
then we can't do anything about it except for try to dodge him and continue going.
I call up air. I call up Era now. I say, "Hey, buddy, there's a guy in a tree over there. Can you distract him while we get across the bridge?"
Parano takes off and just kind of circles around. God damn it. And circles around the tree. Why do I keep grabbing the edge?
All right, now's our chance to make it across the bridge.
He kind of perches over here, looks in a window or something, and starts tapping his beak on it.
That's our cue to hurry up, guys.
So I take it this is a really rickety bridge.
Yeah, climb checks.
Oh.
I'm so gonna die.
Can I just tie a rope around you, Unagi, and
And just remember, if you fail by less than 5, you don't fall to your death.
Okay.
And wait a minute. And what's our score that we have to get to?
No, I'll tell you, Yanagi's okay. He doesn't make any progress, but he also doesn't die.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Not enough.
I was gonna say you gotta go first before either one of us move, you know.
Everybody's getting some guidance.
That'd be a good day to roll good for myself.
You don't fall,
Everybody-
but you don't move.
Oh.
Hey, Hammer.
Can I just
Give me a-
crawl across the bridge?
Give me a reflex save.
Is that enough? Barely.
You are hanging off the edge by one hand.
A climb check or strength check?
If you just want to rely on your pure muscle to climb up, it's still a climb check.
Damn.
You pull yourself
Oh,
up.
that was a 19.
It's a beautiful roll too.
We're gonna try it again.
On this side, you are about 15 feet off the ground.
Is it
Yeah.
is it 8 enough?
No, you don't fall, but you're still there.
Kiss my ass.
It's a 0.
Give me a reflex save.
With the guy, 25.
Well, in this case, it's still a 24. You can't standard action as a response.
Mm.
Here's
So,
a quick question.
You're now hanging on the side again.
Is there any possible way, if I have engineering, to make it stronger so we don't have to constantly roll? a freaking climb check?
I mean, you could roll knowledge engineering, and I could tell you the answer. You could probably fashion a guide rope if you were to combine 2 spools of rope, or like 2 50-foot lengths, to give him something to hold on to, which would give him a bonus to his climb check. The owner would be. The other question is, what's your climb check, Airbeth?
A 0. I have no negatives or positives to my climb check. Which is kind of odd, but because I thought I did have a bonus because of, my race, but apparently not.
What it is you're pulling it out with those reflex saves to not die.
Any other way to help him? Because I know what's. Because I know if it's not him, it's going to be me that's going to need the help to get over.
Are there no guides on this bridge at all?
It is just a pair of ropes with boards laid across. It is shaky. It's really, really iffy. Like, there's gaps all over the place. You see, what it is Hammer, you're like, holy shit. And Yanagi is like, oh man, now that the adrenaline's wearing off, Jesus Christ.
All right, Hammer, we're going to have to do this. Buckle up and keep moving because I've got to come behind you.
Guidance and...
I mean, the other thing you could do... Guidance is a cantrip. Give me another reflex save.
Oh god. It's gonna...
No, he climbed back up already with a 24. Oh, shit. Well, the reflex wasn't enough to save anyways. Yep.
No, the climb was to climb back up.
Yeah, and you failed real bad.
All right, but I'm still not hanging there.
No.
Which is what, 60 feet? Oh, was it 50?
I would say about 40 where you are. That's still going to be a lot of damage. Not 4. That's 15 damage.
Shit.
Negative.
No, he has 5 hit points.
Oh, it just the way the box looked, it looked like it went negative. I'm like, oh fuck me, because I'm the only person fighting down.
He is flat on his back on the sloping part of the bottom. All the air is knocked out of him, and he is probably not going to be in this.
Best of shape for a while.
Yeah.
Hey, Rich, if you get yourself across and you climb yourself up that side, I'll do lay on hands for you.
Oh, we're just gonna walk across the bottom of the ravine.
Well, yeah, I mean that might be the best option. Trying to climb up the other side.
And I didn't want to burn this, but we are going to. Because I need it badly.
What are you burning?
Cure Light Wounds potion.
I had to go take a piss. I'll be right back.
It's okay. I'm just going to kill them both.
Okay.
Alright, so... Spells. This is for the potion.
Yep, it'll just be D8 plus 1. I don't want to curse it, but I really like it when you roll a 1.
All right.
What the hell did I roll?
You didn't. You cast a spell. But if you're drinking a potion, just roll d8 plus 1.
All right, and I'm gonna have to do a climb to go across this thing, right?
Right.
Here goes nothing.
3.
Good
So
job,
that
Tim.
puts you back to 8. Okay, so a 20 will get you out there.
You know what I just thought of? Is if they both die from this, I either report back and I go, what happened to the other two? There was a bridge. Oh, so the troll and the bridge got no, it was the bridge.
The bridge is the troll.
Oh, fuck.
You don't make any progress.
Did Rich climb back up the other side yet?
No, he just healed up some.
Ah. Oh, are we waiting to see if Tiff falls down too in case he has to heal her? Which is probably a good idea.
I mean, I'm kind of curious why no one thought, hey, maybe I should take off my armor. But a 9, basically your target's 10. If you don't roll a 10, you didn't make it.
So wait, so since you have to be, oh god, does that mean she has to roll 0 to
She has to roll at least a 10.
not make it across? In the fall, you have to miss it by more than 5, which means you would have to roll a 4.
By 5 or more.
Which means you would have to hit roll a 5. So as long as you don't roll a 5 or less, you're good.
I was screwed from the beginning.
Hit a -4, yeah.
Psst, take your armor off.
Wahaha!
And at that point, you're safe.
I'd have to take my armor off. And I probably have the worst ACP of anyone. I have a -5.
Hammer rolls at -4.
I know, but I also
And he also rolled really poorly.
I also have a really good strength score, and I'm wearing stuff that gives me. I don't
I need water.
take as much on my ACP for that.
So
Yeah,
you gonna
my-
make him climb up the side of a cliff, or are you gonna help him out?
I guess I'll toss a rope down to him. Again. Tie it around your waist, Hammer, just in case.
I have a buckler's, as well. That makes it a -5.
Tie the rope around your waist, and then when you climb up, that way if you slip, I can use strength and try and keep you from falling down anywhere. We'll do it like you're rock climbing. I'll be basically your. Oh fuck me. Do I keep his ass from falling too far on his climb?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add your strength bonus to his roll,
Which is a
which
4.
is it's
4.
+4. So that's a 1. You don't make any progress.
Jesus Christ. So he's basically rolling at a 0, at a +0 now.
Yeah.
Rich, take off your goddamn armor.
Get naked.
Well, that's
Yep.
a
You climb up 20 feet.
that's a 15.
You're halfway there. Well, more like a third of the way there.
And that's another 15.
All right. You're now level with the side of the cliff. And if you make the final climb, you'll be able to get right up to the edge there where Airbeth and Nagi are.
Nope.
Fucking shit, monkeys. That's a 3.
Give me a reflex save, Rich.
Does he get my strength score to his reflex? Because he's tied to the
No,
rope?
but he's got good reflex. It just means that if you've been pulling slack, that he's not going to fall to his death.
Oh, good.
He doesn't lose any progress. He just kind of slips. And another climb.
That's an 8.
No progress.
Oh,
Wait, he's assisted with a rope.
No progress.
Oh.
keep slipping. I can't get a good footing.
It's actually a wet rope. It's really slippy.
Doesn't he only have to get a
He's put
5?
oil slick on it, hasn't he?
Finally, a
there.
15.
All right, you're up here with them.
I'm gonna do a lay on hands on Rich.
I'm gonna take a break.
Rich gets 6
You-
hit points back.
You're panting like a horse that just ran an entire marathon.
Oh,
Is there a building here that I'm at? Are we at another building on this side?
Yeah.
I opened the door.
Airbeth is standing right in front of a dill. A dill pickle, a giant dill pickle.
I thought you were gonna say
All
something
right.
else when you said a dill, but okay.
Run in there and
Yeah,
you
giant.
take care of those people while I catch my breath.
I guess Airbeth, open the door.
Wait, where's the door?
Behind Airbeth.
I didn't want to be in view.
I guess I'll step past the Airbeth and go inside. What the fuck is that thing?
It's whatever it is about to die.
That
You
would
made
be
me-
an Antrellis.
Maybe cross the bridge for this.
Is he alive or dead? Does he respawn when I just walk into his house?
Back with
Uh, he has a stick with a whole bunch of nails in it. And he is holding it aggressively. What are you doing here?
We came to see you, and I advise you put that down unless you want to end up like those damn centipede traps you set up. I already exploded one and bisected the other one.
I'm ready for them this time. You won't get me like you got her.
God, what are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about, you crazy ass son of a bitch? We're here because you killed the bird, you dumbass. Not to kill you, yet.
Yet.
Put the club down so I don't have to.
Give me a diplomacy.
Okay.
Wow.
I'd say he is pretty and thoroughly afraid.
Diplomatized. I
I'd
assume
say you diplomatized the hell out of him.
does he can
Right.
fly? I don't want to have to yell non-compliance and beat the shit out of him.
He kind of squints at you. There's something about his eyes. Like, he is definitely mostly detached from reality. Like, there's madness there.
Can I see him from where I'm at?
No.
Okay.
And he kind of lowers his nail stick. He says, you don't look like one of them cultists. You can't be too sure. They're everywhere these days.
What was that?
I know they're coming back for me because I saw them.
Wait, you mean, hold on, what the fuck was the name of that cult again? God damn it. Oh, what the fuck are they called?
The Whispering Way peeps.
Yeah. You mean the Whispering Way people?
He very animatedly shushes you. Like, don't say that. Don't say their name. They can hear it.
I'll fucking
Oh,
murder,
God.
I'll fucking murder them too. I don't give a shit. They already killed
He-
they already killed one of our friends. We'll take him out too.
He
I'm gonna hold
shows
up my-
you a really ragged looking doll that he's holding close to himself. Hold
I'm
on,
gonna
I've got a bubble in my throat.
Bloop.
They tried to put the worms in me, but they couldn't because of this. They can't find me as long as I got this, and the worms can't get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Aranel over.
So why did you?
Just gonna hold out my arm so he can
I'm gonna-
perch.
I'm gonna step in a little bit more and just motion to Airbeth and be like, "Come in here, please." And I'll just take one more step over this way so that if she wants to move in, Hammer can get in as well. Come join us, Hammer.
How many of them are you?
Well, I'm one person. They're each one person, so I guess 3 of us.
Quick second.
Plus the bird.
Plus the ghost of the bird you murdered. Which reminds me, why did you kill the girl's pet bird?
They left it behind for a spy. I knew that bird saw me. Then I know those cultists would come back. So as I watched where it liked to perch, right on the fountain. Then I snuck up and grabbed him. Oh, how that bird scratched and pecked. Tore my arm up real good, like he was possessed or something, hungry for blood. It
No.
near snapped my finger off. snatched my ring even, trying to carry it off into its masters. But I fixed him, stuffed him in a sack, and drowned him to boot. If they're buried under running water, it makes it so the wizards can't find them, see? Their magic don't work. And if they can't find the bird, they won't know the bird found me. It won't be doing no spying now. Ha!
Well, first of all, the bird was a pet of a little girl that lives in town and has been for quite some time, so you murdered a child's pet. That was all you did. You murdered a beloved pet of a little girl. And obviously it didn't work because it's a ghost now. So if you were trying to keep it from seeing anything, it's a fucking ghost, you retard.
You won't fool me. That raven might have fooled you. And it needs to go.
So you're saying the little girl and her family are spies?
Nope. The bird's the spy.
So the bird that the little girl's owned the entire time has been a spy?
No, you don't get it. The cultists, they had that bird with them. They was talking to it.
Didn't the little girl say that she's had the bird for a long time?
She might have.
She might have. So you're not gonna tell me what if I'm remembering correctly or not.
Yeah, she did.
Did she say exactly how long she's owned the bird, or has it been a long time?
It's not so much that you don't know the truth as you'd have to convince him of this.
I might be able to do that. I'm gonna try and diplomatize with him again and explain to him again, like, this bird has always been owned by this little girl. Fuck me. He's not gonna believe it. Don't worry about it. He's too deranged to believe a 13. Well,
Yeah, but you never know what may happen.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean, that's true, because I already did diplomatize with a 30. He might be more receptive to what I say.
Hey, are you doing that stealthy or are you not?
Yes.
Make me a stealth roll.
Fuck on hell.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what you're doing over there.
Hey! Foster's got him distracted, so I might be able to get away with it.
I barely got him. I talked him out of putting his weapon. I talked him into putting his weapon away. Let's not provoke the old fucker.
So what you notice is, as you're talking to him, Airbeth attempts to stealthily walk up and touch the side of his head.
Well, how the fuck is that stealthy? And anyway, that a stealthy thing you can do. The hell? That is not any like. I don't think like some of the best stealthers I can see could walk up and touch someone's head while they're in front of them and not have the person see. Like you'd have to have like a stealth of like plus 1,000,000. For fuck's sake.
It might be a little excessive. Just
No, she's in front of him.
It's actually possible because of the fact that with you rolling a 30, he could be so engrossed in enjoying the look of you, let alone your voice, that he's not even paying attention to me and Hammer over here thinking we're nothing.
I wasn't making a
Especially since the two of us are quiet. But anyways, continue on there.
So what happens?
He jumps backwards.
God damn.
And a little bit of foamy spit comes out as he starts yelling. You can't stop the voices. I can't take it much longer.
How do you know I can't stop him?
I'll just be like, we're pairing.
He hunches down, like almost squatting, and he's hugging his torso, and he appears to be in pain.
What?
I want to use Peacemaker's Parlay.
What does that do, Rich?
It is attempt to influence an unfriendly or hostile creature, altering their attitudes towards you
He's not a
after
creature.
cast.
All things that are alive are creatures.
Yeah. After casting, make a diplomacy check against the creature as a free action. Gain a +2 sacred bonus on this check. For creatures that have failed their saves of the spell. Even if you favorably manipulate the attitude of the affected creatures, they quickly revert to their previous attitude if threatened or treated poorly.
So, what kind of range does that spell have?
20 feet.
Okay.
Hold on, cause no, there's some things where no, because NPCs don't count as creatures; they count as people.
Yeah, they do. They players count as creatures. Creatures are anything that's not an inanimate object.
So there's some things that specifically say like this doesn't work on. Oh, that's right. It's monster and creature, two different things. The wording they use sometimes makes it a pain in the ass to figure out what things are.
I kind of just want to see if maybe I can, calm him.
But is he hostile towards us right now?
It's
He is
hostile or
definitely
unfriendly.
unfriendly.
Okay.
Yeah. That might help our cause.
Okay, go ahead and make your diplomacy check.
Oh man.
He's looking very glassy-eyed, but he seems to have calmed down a little bit. He's still breathing pretty heavy and still appears to be in pain.
All right. I step in front of him and I say, "Hey, let my friend see if she can help you." We are not here to hurt you. Or lead those people to you.
You said you were going to heal him, right?
Heal him?
Yeah. Or did I just stroke out?
No, she was talking about having Airbeth try and do her healing thing on him.
Yes. Yeah. I'm trying to get I'm trying to shoehorn Airbeth into helping him out.
Be right back.
As long as he's willing to accept it.
He doesn't appear like he could actually say no. Like, he's borderline comatose.
Well, then I turn to Airbeth and I'm like, now would be the time to try it again.
Well, thank you. Thank you so kindly. There, I'm going to be right on top of you, too. I will now try it again of what I was trying to begin with.
Alright, so what do you do?
Well, while my hand is right on... Well, since he's comatose in both areas, put both hands on his head. And actually, I will heal him in the process of it.
I'm back.
So you have a hand on each side of his head, or just one?
Each side.
I'm going to touch Airbeth and cast guidance to help her out. I don't know if it does or not, but boom.
And how are you attempting to heal him?
Spell?
What spell?
Hold on.
Would it happen to be Burning Hands?
No, I'm not going to do burning hand on him.
That's going to heal him from all of his ailments, except for the burning.
Go heal him from the inside out.
No, the outside in. It's not microwave hands, it's Burning Hands.
Yes, yes. It's like an oven outside in.
No, no, I don't. Oh my god.
She looks back, guys. I forgot I'm not a healer.
Hell, I'm not.
Can I walk over and do lay on hands?
Let's only have one pair of hands on them for now.
I don't know if it'll help anything, but I can do lay on hands.
Yeah, but there's a purpose why I have my hands on his head. Really? Today?
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, working on it.
Her PC is being very, very slow.
He's no good, comrade.
Nico Bellic, Kazan. I'm sorry, I was looking at a USB cable in this box.
Does that make sense?
No.
I've got a question for you, Tiff.
Mm-hmm.
What languages does Erebeth speak?
At this time, common, catfolk, celestial, and then it's a +1. I never picked the +1.
Okay. So, and once you're done reading that, if you could give me a will save.
She saved the hell out of that will.
You take 4 psychic damage.
Move army.
I mean, that was a hell of a save.
And where does my psychic damage go?
It goes straight to hit points.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay.
Keeping my hand on her back, I'm gonna keep.
It's
gonna
basically
keep guiding
what
her.
Hammer and Yanagi see is she's got her hands on this guy's head, and all of a sudden she staggers real hard, and she's starting to bleed out of her ears.
I'll walk up behind her and I'll walk up this like catty corner from her. Use that hammer just to lay on hands. Try and help her out a little bit. So she'll get 6 hit points back.
Just for my convenience, I'm going to move you behind her so that way I can see everybody.
That's fine.
So there you go. I healed her 6.
And I cast more guidance on her. Beyond.
And you see that Antrillus is bleeding in the same way.
I guess I'll help Antrellus as well.
Except his is worse.
He gets 5 hit points.
He needs some, he needs an exorcism. It's like, well, this is fun while it lasted. Power attack.
No, we don't need
So what
power.
we gonna do?
I healed both of them up some.
You want to keep trying, or you want to try something else? Give me another will save. You take 9 damage.
Oh my god.
And just, you're bleeding out of your eyes, you're bleeding out of your nose, you're bleeding out of your ears. Antrellus, it looks like his head almost exploded. He's bleeding very badly.
Remove
I
my
am going,
hand.
I'm gonna give him.
I'm going to use fervor to heal both of them. I'm going to expend the usage.
So you're gonna fervor to lay on hands.
Yes.
All right, give them to me in order.
What does it say?
It's just roll 1d6 twice.
Okay.
And tell me who's getting what before you roll. Like, is Airbeth the first, or is Antrellus the first?
Yes, Airbeth is first.
All right, so then roll me your d6s.
And that was 2 expended, so that's -2.
All right, and at this point, Antrellus looks like he's completely gone. There doesn't appear to be anything behind his eyes. Like, no one's home.
Did she just mind murder him?
Maybe.
Did I remember the words?
You do not understand them at all.
But do I remember them?
You would be not capable of saying them, but if you heard them again, you would recognize them.
I got a +5 there.
Does she recognize the language?
I'm not sure if that's something you could do.
It'd probably be hard to do unless you knew the word that was spoken at least once in that whole thing to be able to say it in
Well-
every language to so I'd remember it.
Right. I mean, I ask because you may not understand a different language, but you can always identify what it is. It's like we all don't understand Russian, but when Russian is speaking to us, we know that it is Russian.
I don't understand when anything's speaking to me, but when it's spoken to me, I know exactly what's going on.
Pull a piece of cloth out and clean up my face. And then in Celestial, his mind is warped. There's something that is dragging him down.
So, probably need to get him to the Alan Drew. He'd be able to help.
Yeah. If we can get him there.
Give
True.
me a knowledge dungeoneering if you want to try and identify the language.
A knowledge dungeoneering.
There's not a thing in linguistics to identify a language, so we're going with the close, and you have no idea.
I was gonna say it's the one language I'm not even trained in actually.
It is not a language you know.
Or even heard before. Okay. I think that's probably our best bet, this city, because there's something coming around the city as it
It's
is.
linguistics. You would roll linguistics according to Piazza Wiki. Or not Wiki, the Piazza forums and question thing.
I was reading that where they were trying to guess.
You talking about the one where I'm talking about plus the knowledge planes and everything one?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like
but the relevant knowledge skill she's not trained in, so it wouldn't matter anyways.
it looks like you're supposed to roll both, I guess. I don't know. That's weird.
It's too bad you can't speak it.
See, I've got linguistics. I just don't have the dungeoneering.
Hold on.
Like, you can tell that it is a language, not just random noise. Like, it's not just screeching or screaming or anything. There's a pattern, and it feels like it might mean something.
Too bad we don't have the spell like mind meld. Then I could might be able to listen to what you're hearing. We need to be psychically connected. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, bless you. That's warping down. Apparently I didn't pick it up. Thinking, oh, we don't need another healer in the bunch. Is that what was said to me?
That's funny. I have a I have the comprehend languages spell, but it doesn't do you any good.
Because if that was what was said to me, I'm in trouble because I can't even read that.
More or less. Just thinking about it makes your heart race.
How close are we to the...
To town?
Yeah.
You're about an hour out of town.
And I haven't crossed the border yet?
No, you're still within it.
Okay. We can tie him up and try to drag him into town.
I think the biggest problem is you two barely crossed the bridge the last time.
Well, you're the strong man. You can tow him across the bridge. And I did fairly well, thank you.
Okay, so okay, so what I'm more or less worried about is Rich is gonna die to a bridge on the way back.
I'm going down the side of the ravine.
You know you gotta make a climb check to go down the side of the ravine too, right?
I will try to do a controlled slide.
Do you want me to come with you? Because that sounds actually a little bit easier than doing the whole bridge thing. Yeah, I'm going to go with Rich. I'm going to go down the ravine and go back up.
I mean,
Sounds
you
a
could
lot
always
easier.
try and navigate around. It would take you longer to get back to town.
Nope. Nope, nope. Slide, go back up. That sounds good.
All right.
We probably could go around.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think we're going to find going around?
Whispering Woods.
I don't know. I think we need to tie him up and drag him with us, though.
If only I had some type of flying Gryffindor.
And I'll leave that
Hold-
for,
hold-
you know,
hold on.
our mighty, you know, strong man over here to tie him up and drag him.
Hold on. I just want to say something to what Richard said. Rich, the houses in Harry Potter don't fly. Unless you're playing Quidditch.
I mean, I was gonna say that they literally flew carriages in the fourth book.
He said, I wish I had a flying Gryffindor. I'm like, God damn it. Sometimes I think some people might question if English is your first language.
Is it maybe Griffin? No, not Gryffindor. Is it a
You mean a griffin?
yeah, Griffin. There it is. There it is.
You know, just like earlier when you were speaking, when you had language speaking at you.
Language speaking at you.
Yeah, you said that earlier. You're like when someone's speaking Russian at you, you know what they're saying. It's like
When someone is speaking, rushing to you.
you use the past tense instead of using spoken. You said speaking.
Because I was trying to use it in present tense.
Are you all
Speaking
ready?
is in the shortened speaking.
Anyway,
It's like
If
speaking duck.
If
Still-
someone is speaking to you in Russian,
still funny. I guess let's go. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to go the long way or try and shortcut through the ravine?
I think cutting through the ravine is easier, faster.
Cutting through the ravine might be faster.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be faster, but also Rich can't climb for shit. And it's still 6 climb checks probably for him.
It is 6 climb checks to cross.
Yeah, minimum 6. That's if he passes all of them.
Well, then around we go. Because that means I have to do the same thing. So apparently we're going to go around. And pray we don't come into trouble.
Because, you know, trouble loves us. Wait loves it.
Drag me in and let's go. Don't forget to time up.
Ugh. Why do we have to tie him up? He's unconscious.
Because I don't trust the other soul.
So you want to tie him up for our safety?
Both.
Ours and his.
Yes.
Okay, tie him up.
Give me an escape artist.
Yeah, that's not something I have. Yeah, I love how she walks away and says, "You guys do it." And I have a -5 to escape artist. It's gonna be great.
It's like whenever you tie a shoe, you put a bow in it. That's how he's tied up.
Hey, maybe the dexterity-based cat person should come do the dexterity-based skill.
I don't have good dexterity. What the hell are you talking about?
Then you fucked up your character because you're a cat folk. They're dexterity-based.
No, I'm not.
I thought you were a cat folk this time.
I am a cat folk, but I'm still. It wasn't the main goal I was working on.
Yeah, but you should still have better dexterity than a paladin.
Probably. I have a +2 to it, so, you know.
Yeah, my dexterity is a flat 10 with ACP putting it at a -5 for all dex-based skills.
Okay, do you want me to come
Flat
in there and verify your tie is good and retie it for you?
That's the point I was making when you said you guys do it, because we.
Oh my goodness.
We both have
Why
shit
didn't you
dex.
just say it?
I
You look at
did.
this knot and you're like, what the fuck is this shit? And then both of you just tie more bows on.
God damn.
Can he still breathe?
Yeah, he could.
Fucking shit, man.
There's just these little bows all over him. It's really kind of cute, actually.
Hey, would you stop?
Okay, one
And,
more.
and now your finger is stuck. You've tied yourself to him.
Like, this is the problem. Like, I have shit escape artist.
One more time.
You know the Looney Tunes thing where they try and handcuff somebody and they cuff themselves by mistake? It's basically that. Like,
Alright,
you have
grab
tied
him,
yourself
let's
to
go.
him.
Or I'm going to end up leaving all of y'all behind.
I don't think we need to drag him, but we could, you know, carry him.
Well, carry him, drag him.
Whatever. We don't have control over his token, so.
So, are you making any pit stops or are you just going back to town?
Just going back to town, I guess.
Okay, and then sit still.
Come now, Aaron. Now.
I need to come closer to the boys.
I pray that Lady Luck shines her face upon us.
Me and you both.
So how late is it?
It's about midnight.
Oh, man, what are we gonna do with this guy?
We're going to take him to the school and see if he's there.
Yes, because the teachers just live in this school.
That's a possibility.
I just like giving you shit. This is fun.
You know, don't start with me, mister.
It's okay, kid. Relax. Relax. Lay down.
So, are you taking him to Alendru or are you taking him somewhere else?
It's cool.
Let's take him
Hoping
to...
that he's there.
take him to a laundry, but we should probably, not walk in the middle of the street with a person tied up or in the middle of the path. Everyone should be asleep. That doesn't mean everyone is asleep.
Well, then we go behind the houses and pray that no one thinks we're sneaky Nicky and go this way.
Come now, Arinel.
And then once we get up to this farm, we'll hitch across and head up to the school. Just like that. I have a funny feeling Foster is on the phone.
No, I'm right here.
Oh. It sounded like he was answering the phone call.
No.
Yeah. We're going behind the buildings, not,
Through them?
through them.
I was just trying to move my character up. I didn't think it really mattered along which way I moved the frickin' token.
It might.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
How loudly are you knocking?
Like,
Like the British are coming, or "Psst, are you awake?"
yes. The latter. The are you awake type of knock.
No. one
That
answers
old
the
man
door.
ain't gonna answer that. Pound on that thing.
I'm gonna check to see if the door is locked.
It is.
Pound on the door.
I'm gonna
Pound
walk
on
around
it.
to the back of the school and knock on a window.
Well, the curtains are drawn, so you can't see in. Although you see a little bit of light, as it looks like someone has lit a candle.
That's why I'm gonna still knock on the window.
Is this the same "Are you awake?" knock?
I'm gonna do it a little bit harder than that.
An old man pulls the curtains aside and is looking directly at you. His face says, "This better be fucking good." Do you know what time it is?
This is Alan Drew, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
Wouldn't that be
I'm-
funny if you went to the wrong house?
That
I
would
know,
have been
right?
hilarious.
If it was the wrong house, I'd be like, would you like some Girl Scout cookies? This is a new Midnight brand.
It's the After Dark Girl Scouts. He gestures with his thumb towards the other side of the building and closes the curtains. And you see the light fade away as he walks away from the window.
Alright, I'll walk up front.
How quickly do you walk? Are you hustling or just walking?
I'm hustling.
Okay. You hear the latch disengage. Well, not the latch, but the deadbolt.
Alright.
And he opens the door. Do you have any idea what time it is?
Yes. I realize what time it is, but I would not disturb you unless it was life or death.
Me having white fur, I'm sure he could see the blood stains on my fur still.
Well, it's kind of dark.
True.
Like, the only light for him is the candle.
I'll just drop I'll drop entrails in front of Airbeth and go, her idea, not mine.
He raises an eyebrow. Why don't you bring him in here before one of the guards comes by?
So I'll pull him inside.
I'm sure this is a good story.
Oh, the best.
Fucking ants.
Go inside.
Is Arinel coming inside, or he's just gonna chill on our roof?
He's gonna chill outside.
Alright.
He actually appears to not want to enter any of the buildings.
Okay. Well, actually, before I go inside, I'll let Arinel know that he's free to go for the night. That way he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, Ghostbird, you're free to leave whenever you want. You couldn't have just flown away anytime you wanted to.
No, he seems to like Hammer.
Ah,
Go inside, by the way.
Yep,
Seeing
we're all
things.
inside. So I'd
Uh,
say recount the story. And
He's
then
kind of half paying attention while he's got Intralus laid out on one of the tables, and he is just very casually going through his pockets and taking everything out of them. He pulls out a little notebook that appears to be rather weathered. He sets that aside, and he picks up that same ratty doll from earlier and is holding it by one of its hands. Do you know what this thing's for?
And Trellis said that as long as he had it with him, the people from the Whispering Woods couldn't find it.
and the worms couldn't get out.
And the worms didn't get out. Yes.
The worms couldn't get out.
His exact words.
He said they tried to put worms inside of him.
He drops it, and it just kind of leans up. The doll falls and lands like an elf on the shelf, leaning up against him. Whatever it is, it's disgusting. I think it's made of grease rather than cloth.
He's got something wrapped around his mind.
He kind of perks up a little. What kind of thing?
I don't know because I don't know the language it was speaking to me.
Oh shit, someone's mic turned off.
Who's?
Mine did for a moment.
Okay.
That was 97 cents. I can't find the receipt, but your remaining balance is 91 cents.
Oh, cool. Where's my card?
In my wallet.
Oh, okay. It's butter. Dear God. Thank you. Okay. Let me handle this. Blue bonnet.
He looks over at you while he's like keeps looking in between Intrellis and you. What happened to your face? What happened to his face? Why is he bleeding from these places, and why are you?
Because I got mentally attacked.
Kind of tilts his head like the RCA dog and looks at him. I didn't take him for a psychic. Or much of anything, really.
There is something wrapped around his head.
So you tried to interact with it, and it struck you?
Yes.
He gestures towards Antrellis. Well, it appears whatever it is just thrashing about because it struck him just as hard, if not more.
I don't think it belongs there. I hate it when he does that without his headset on.
I think you might be onto something, but I feel that it's not something spiritual.
Well, that's the reason why we brought him here.
The most
didn't
I would
have-
be able to do would be to ward him. Something similar to what I did for you.
It might help him.
But if it's not purely spiritual, it might not help.
You never know until you try.
Not spiritual, so it might be psychic. You're back.
At the moment, there's not anything I'll be able to do for him. We'll actually You see, I used the last of my salts on you.
Oh.
So we'd be looking at a few days where he would have to be just... He gestures with his hands like he's not sure of the word he's looking for. Unless you're willing to have a minder on him until I can get more of the salts, it might be kinder just to put him out of his misery. Whatever is inside of him, he's long gone. He rather reminds me of the cows. Sometimes they're hollow on the inside when we find them. Like something's eating them.
Of the cows?
Is that what's around?
It's the closest thing I can think of.
Is there... anything we can do to detect what's eating him? Like to formally find out?
I mean, short of performing an autopsy on a living person. I mean, are any of you qualified healers?
Okay, so you said... Alright, so something is literally eating him from the inside out, kind of like a parasite.
That's my guess.
That would be why he was in so much pain.
Although
That's
something inside of him that could strike out with its mind is worrying.
Okay.
I just wished I knew what it said.
So there is something actually living inside of him. Eating him from the inside out. Which is why you said it's not completely, or why you think it's not completely spiritual.
I'm back. What'd I miss?
Okay. So
Maybe
pretty
our
much.
best bet is to take him to the guardhouse and actually execute him.
Well, if we're executing him. I can do that right now.
Now, this is what we found out. Foster, while you were gone. It sounds like there is a parasite living inside of him, eating him from the inside out with psychic abilities.
Oh, so that's what he meant by the worms.
Yes. That's at least how I understand it.
Then in that case, I don't know if we should... If it's a parasite, should we actually, like, kill him, or should we just, like, put him in a box and light it on fire so it can't get out?
Well,
I think killing him is probably our best bet. And since both of y'all are,
Say it. We're what?
I wish there was a way for us to determine.
healers of sorts, and you guys like to go to the church, y'all can make sure it doesn't get out. Right?
Well, I don't know. That's what I was saying. Maybe we should put him in a box and light the box on fire.
There has to be a way to determine what's in him to see what we're actually fighting against. Because let's say we do kill him to put him out of his misery, but this parasite still escapes and tries to get into one of us. Like, put him in a box will only do so much if the parasite is agile enough to move around and get away.
Why don't we just kill him? I doubt it would.
I asked Alan Drew if he has any books on any books on parasites.
Be right back again.
I mean, this is a school.
None that would be relevant. The only ones I have are normal medical texts for things like hookworm.
Sounds like we're dealing with a psychic worm. That's why he lives in the woods, and that's why he thinks everybody is after him. Wonder if maybe the whispering white people did this to him. What if it's some type of undead parasitic worm?
Just do me a favor. Will you please kill him? Now.
Now, why so urgent? Is it speaking to you?
Please.
Okay, I'm back. What did we figure out in the meantime? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Can I be
We're
heard?
here.
We're here.
I asked what did we figure out in the meantime, and just no one was answering, so I didn't know if I maybe muted my mic when I sat it down.
Okay. How about we take him out, because it seems like it's getting powerful in here. And I don't like this idea. And I'm thinking this was a mistake to bring him.
The parasite's getting powerful here?
Yes.
So you're saying I should you want me to kill him now?
Well, take him out back.
Give him the old yeller.
Give him the old yeller.
Please.
I guess I'll drag him outside and then play slap chop with him.
Okay, so just
Can
so
Alundra
I understand,
hear anything?
I do follow him to make sure he does.
I was gonna say you're going to do your slap chop impression and slice and dice this helpless old dude.
Unfortunately, my fucking PS Plus is out and my paycheck hits.
That sounds really bad when you say it out loud. See, it was a good idea until you said it out loud.
Yes, it needs to be done. Don't think of him as what he is. Think of him what it's turning into.
I'll ask the wizard guy. Is this the best option right now? I mean, do you have any ideas of what else we could do?
Will you please kill him?
Fine.
So real quick,
Oh,
Yanagi,
fuck me.
Hammer, what languages do you speak?
I speak Common,
And so-
Abyssal, and Celestial.
Common and celestial.
All of you feel something black and dark thrum inside your heads.
What does I kill it?
However, they have confirmed
It feels vaguely like that.
So it says
And
Butterfly.
I need will saves all around.
I was gonna say, so it says butterfly covered in all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, BFA. Yeah, fuck you. Fucking rode my backpack all the way through that strike.
Not the time to be rolling bad.
Okay, so Airbeth, you're gonna take half damage.
Fucking carrying Daryl around in a papoose. Nah, dude, what's fucking me up is my next step with Golarion lands is 3 heroic strikes. And I can't do that shit until I got PS1.
So they're supposed to take full damage.
Yep.
Cool.
And I've been waiting so long for this. I've been waiting so long to use this feature because I think it's cool. This comes exploding out of the side of his head.
Not yet.
Right, it sliced right down through his head.
The hell is that?
Okay.
And I'll tell you, your attack is a miss.
Wait, so that attack I hit on the helpless guy at a 16 was not enough to hit a helpless guy?
It does not hit this thing.
Fucking rocks. You know how Into the Past reloads itself? But
Okay,
it's also
Tiff, can you mute yourself?
yeah,
And
so does the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
All right. So how much damage did we take? Did we take? 10?
You both took 12 damage.
Holy shit!
yep, we're fucked. We shouldn't have killed it.
Well, I mean, we couldn't exactly just kill a helpless man.
That's exactly what I just did. This is the result.
For what it's worth, if you hadn't deliberated over it and it just did it immediately, like in the forest, it would have been different.
Oh, would not have been as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is it was the killing an old man, like a helpless old guy. Like you can see why that's kind of a fucked up thing to go. This is what you should do.
Yeah, we didn't go into the forest to kill him.
Well, not exactly. Like, I wasn't against the idea if it had to happen.
All right. So what is this thing?
It's our death. This is where we all die again. So I take another hit like that, I'm going down.
If I take any hit at all, going down.
I'm down. I'm at 6 hit points. If I take another hit like that big one, like I'm out. Like there's no coming back from me.
I am at 2.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, let's go to a map that has the battle grid set up.
Because we're all gonna die now. You know, I just want to put out, I did kind of want to kill him in the first place, but this is ridiculous now.
We aren't going to all die.
What did Tip to say? I'm sorry, I just got you all killed.
Just me.
Well, I mean, possibly me too, because I'm really low hit points.
All right, so Yanagi, you're up.
Uh-huh. Wait, where'd the turn order go? It disappeared.
You should be able just to pull it back up.
No, like, it's blank on my side.
Yeah, the turn order is blank.
Yeah, when you switch maps, it switches, the turn order is only for that map.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it. Go ahead and re-roll. I've got your original values.
You didn't have your token click, Tiff.
Now, do you see all yourselves?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You said I have first turn? 5 foot step back, I'm going to do lay on hands on myself. I don't have much of an option at this point in my day. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. And can I knowledge this thing?
Yes, dungeoneering.
Never mind. I will, oh, no, it's, never mind, that's not a free action.
You have a swift left.
Well, no, my smite isn't a swift, is it? Not my smite, I mean my detect spell. Not detect.
No, that's a standard.
Is it a standard for me? Because it's not a,
Yep.
It's just a special ability.
Unless otherwise stated, they're standards.
It's smite detect. Hold on,
All right.
Because it says as the spell, and the spell is a standard
I know, I'm
action.
just trying to get it to open up because it's being stupid.
Okay, hammer. I tell you a 10, you don't know.
Oh, I don't have any ranks in it. Son of a bitch. I am gonna 5 foot step back as well. And
Fervor yourself.
actually, I can fervor. Can I do a fervor in the blast or not yet?
You've already done a move action, so you only have a single action left. You can swift to do it to yourself as part of fervor, I think.
That's right.
Yeah, as a swift action, a war priest. Wait, no, that's different.
I'll be right back.
No, you're right.
Yeah, unless the war priest targets himself, in which case it's a swift action. So you could swift fervor on yourself and then swift and tag someone else. Or, I mean, not swift, standard.
All right, so I can swift fervor me, swift tag Yanagi at the same time.
Yep, but it'd be two separate d6s.
Okay.
And tell me who you're rolling. I guess it'd be for you first and then him.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Although Airbeth is all the way over there.
Sorry.
Nice. Yes. Back to back.
Wow. I set
Gotta
your
get
hit
those.
points and I bumped Unagi's.
Okay.
That was really terrible. You should feel bad about yourself.
What just happened?
Oh no, I don't feel bad about myself.
What I miss? What
I
did-
already bumped you, but he just laid on hands twice and rolled a pair of ones.
Jesus.
Hey, gotta get him out the way.
At least it's on the healing part and not on the, saved your life part.
That's true.
Watch the way he's been rolling. Things gonna be on both.
No, it's out. I can't.
We're gonna 5 foot step here,
Bye, air.
and then it is going to cast a spell.
Oh, spellcraft.
Sure, why the hell not?
Cool. How about I was gonna say you want to roll? All right. This is color spray. So, Tiff, you can make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, make it good.
At least it's
Because
not
if he's gonna color spray all of us.
Thankfully, all of you have 3 or more hit dice.
at least it's not a damage spell.
That hit it. Nice. I mean, it doesn't do any damage, but that was enough to hit it.
I hit it.
Now discharge your shotgun grasp.
Not a magus.
Damn.
That would be
So
pretty
close.
amazing.
Great. So now we know the damn thing's AC is somewhere between 16 and 20.
Your mic is very low.
A 20 hits it. It just the sickle doesn't do any damage.
It's because I am currently standing on the other side of the room.
I think he's actually AFK and on the other side, somewhere else in the room.
Okay, I need will saves from all of you.
Oh, I think it's a DC 16. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's lower.
Oh,
So it vomits forth a rainbow of color, but you all just blink your eyes and look away at the exact right moment. So yeah, it just wasted a spell. You're up, Airbeth.
hey man, that's a level 2 spell. It just wasted.
No, it's a first level spell.
Is it first level?
Yep.
Okay,
Damn it. Oh no, damn, wrong god.
right.
Bring yeah.
God damn, your side is loud.
Ability skills. And to get any information off this, you have what? Knowledge.
Dungeoneering.
Oh,
Dungeoneering.
dear God. The one I'm not trained in.
A 10 doesn't get you anything.
That was a waste of a 20.
Hey, I at least tried.
Wait, wouldn't it? Oh no, wait. A 10 doesn't even tell her what it is. I mean, basic. Like this is what we're dealing with.
It's because I'm not
Nope.
trained in that one. That's the
is
one knowledge
A
I'm not.
rather exotic creature.
Well, no. 10 will get you basic information on all, but like the most exotic is shit.
Shit.
Oh, that's right. What does the demon's lantern do?
Alright, I'm gonna waste a spell.
All right. Do your
Then
thing, girl.
I'm gonna do frostbite on him. Since he's like right there.
In general, the DC of such a check equals 10 plus CR. For common monsters such as Gerblins, the DC is 5 plus CR instead. For particularly rare monsters, the DC is 15 plus CR.
I know. That's why I was saying. Oh,
A
God.
successful check allows you to remember a bit of useful information about the monster, and for every 5 points, you recall another useful piece of information.
I know how CR works. I was just saying, God, that means it's a fucking ridiculous ass thing. If 10 isn't getting you anything, it means it's a pretty good monster.
Where is your mic, Foster? Because it's almost hard to hear you.
Okay, since you're casting a spell within touch range, so you do provoke an attack of opportunity. 23 hits you, I assume.
Yes, it does.
Jesus Christ.
You take 2 damage.
And a will save.
No, I actually need a fort save.
Oh,
I don't like that.
Oh, you are now poisoned. And
Oh.
I need you to make a concentration check.
Yanagi, if there is a spell that you can use on it,
I don't have spells.
Okay. No, not constitution, concentration. It's under your spells page. There will be a button at the top.
what spell did she use? Was it frostbite?
Yep. Okay, so you don't lose your spell.
Come on.
And with that caster level check, that does affect it. So roll me a d6.
Where the fuck did you go, cat? Come here. Come here.
So
Oh.
it takes 3
Come on.
points
Fine. I'll pick you up.
of cold damage. Well, non-lethal cold damage, and is fatigued.
Oh, it's fatigued. Awesome. Airbeth, you can move out of range.
Hoot hoot, and that's what I am about to do. I am going to take that step back. I am sorry I'm in your way there, Hammer, but, you know.
No, that's fine.
Yanagi, you're up.
What I'm gonna do is, fuck, that's here. 10-foot step.
10-foot step.
Damn.
Fuck.
Too
That-
bad to do.
It doesn't
doesn't
confirm,
confirm.
but that's a hit.
Too bad that didn't confirm.
It doesn't feel as effective as it could have been.
What I should have smited first, just in case this thing probably is evil. I'm gonna.
Do you want to burn a smite? I'll let you do it.
I want to smite ahead of time. Yeah, that gives me a +7 on everything.
All right, and it says +7 damage.
Well, no. Well, +7 attack to both, and then I get +3 damage. And in addition, if it's an evil outsider, which I don't know if it is or not, I get a additional 2 damage or 3 more damage. So it would have been
Okay.
+6.
Does the damage from smite stack on a crit?
That I have to look.
I thought it did.
Well, it just +3 to damage, so I believe it does.
I think it's just a static modifier. Like, it's not part of the crit.
Uh, oh, sorry. It's an additional 6 points of damage if it's an evil outsider, undead, or evil aligned dragon.
It is none of those things.
Damn it, because that would have been a +6 damage extra.
Oh, it is
So plus
modi-
3 to
it is
damage rolls.
multiplied.
To each
So
damage
that
roll.
it
Stop
does
it.
multiply.
Yeah, so I get. So if that confirms now with getting
With a
+7,
19, that confirms.
that's 11
It looks
and
like
14.
25. Yeah, it's 25 damage.
Yeah. And I have
But it-
+7 AC versus
But it seems to have a damage reduction that we don't know about.
I'll actually be right back,
Hold
and
on.
then I'll tell you what happened.
it.
Like, I gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking real quick. Oh,
He's AFK. I'd be right back
if
too.
it does have damage reduction, it doesn't matter because I get to bypass all DR possessed by evil creatures that I smite. If that doesn't sound nice to you, Rich.
Ow, you goddamn cat.
Did you hear me, Rich?
I can barely hear you.
I said if it does have DR, it doesn't matter. If I smite it, I automatically bypass all DRs of any creature I smite.
I have a spell-like ability called War Blessing that will help you bypass its damage without using your smite.
I'm just saying, if I smite something, so if, like in this case, since I smited it, if it does have DR, I automatically bypass it, so it doesn't matter. We're just saying, I can't wait to inform Kogi about when he gets back.
So, Foster, where's your mic again?
On my desk. I was standing across from it.
Where are you at now?
By my desk.
No, where are you at?
At my desk.
Then why does it still sound like you're so far away?
I don't know. I'm like right in front of my mic right now.
I wonder, is Levi here?
No.
I just got back.
Oh, Lee, if this thing does have DR, it doesn't matter.
Okay, that's why.
Just so you're aware of that.
Why is that?
Because here we go. Regardless of the target, Smite evil attacks automatically bypass any and all DR creature might possess.
Levi. Sorry to interrupt really quick. There's a mod for Fallout 4 that has the Kmart shopping music from 1988 to 1992. Just go to Nexus, search radio, first result.
Well, with or without the DR, even though I just got some really awesome news.
I heard.
Yeah, I bet everyone heard because I've got a conference room microphone as my microphone.
Yeah.
20 damage is more hit points than this thing has.
So it's super dead. Is that his?
It is an X creature.
Because I just did 1924 damage. Or 25 damage to it.
Yeah, you did 25. So even if DR applied, that was more than it had hit points.
Well, when you're like, well, I'll be right back. I'm gonna tell you what happens. I was like, shit. That's why when
no,
I
had to go use the bathroom.
I know, but I was like, oh fuck. That means like I was gonna say like watch it. It's like a 1 HP. It's gonna do something ridiculous. Like it's gonna crawl into someone's head or something stupid. I was like, fuck. I better bring up the fact that if it has DR, it doesn't matter because it's murdered its ass anyway.
I was gonna step in and
This was a Nathalgu.
oh what?
It is a Nathalgu.
A
It specifically has an ability called Brain Collection, where it tries to eat people's brains. So yeah, that was worth 1,200 experience.
Sweet. Did we level up again?
No, you're still like 2,000 off.
Ah. It is also 12:30 in the morning.
Yep.
I don't know if Rich wants to continue playing or not.
I was gonna say this is a great point to stop.
That works for me.
I nearly killed all of you just with its little psychic tantrum.
Yeah.
Yep.
So let me guess. If this is because when Airbreath was trying to heal him, it was eating his brain, and when it finished eating his brain, it became a problem.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I feared. When you said if we just would have murder hoboed him without
You probably would have left, and this thing would have been alive in the woods. It would have. You guys wouldn't have been half dead facing it, though.
But I mean, it being alive in the woods is probably worse than it's probably not something we really want anyway. So that means we could still come back to haunt us, right?
Yeah, because it could have went into a kid or anybody else.
Is that a thing that could have happened, Lee? Is it could have come back in someone else?
Yes.
Ah, so killing it. So I guess this probably wasn't the best way to go about it. But it's probably the best for the village, huh?
Correct.
All right. So unfortunately, Entrella's had to die.
So there was
Seemed like
there
it
was
was-
no way to save his ass, huh?
If PCs have avoided combat with Antrellus, this event may instead occur in the midst of their conversation with the madman, or even after they have left. Likewise, if the PCs had too hard a time battling Antrellus, you might choose to delay the thing's emergence until after they've had a chance to recuperate, though they do have a chance to heal themselves during the D4 rounds the monster is devouring his brain. If the creature emerges later, is able to recall Antrellus's interactions with the PCs, and will use this knowledge to hunt them in the town, setting up an ambush at the Loramore residence or wherever else they might be staying.
Oh, jeez. So it could have got Miss Loramore or someone else instead.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good thing we murdered it.
Yes,
Man.
it is.
My crits today, though, were great.
They were.
They were almost as great as
I was
Hammer's
gonna-
climb checks.
I was gonna step in and holy strike it. if for any reason it didn't die.
It's not quite as cool as the poor centipede.
Although, Airbeth, real quick.
Yes.
If you could give me 6 fortitude saves.
6. Oh, that's right, because you're poisoned.
Although if you get 2 successes, I'll tell you to stop. Just give them to me sequentially.
Uh-oh.
All right, stop. Let's see. So that is
That's
3.
6 right there. So yeah.
I'm sorry, no, it was 1 save, not 2 saves. But you take 3 dex damage.
3 dex damage?
Holy shit. Yeah, because you are poisoned.
It's a good thing I read that again, or you would have taken 3d3 instead of just d3.
So you could totally kill a fucking interceptor with a sword.
So, how much HP did that thing have anyway?
19.
Oh, so when you said we're not ready to face
I
that with-
told you 20 was more hit points, more damage than it had hit points.
Okay, I was just like, because you're like, oh, you guys aren't ready to face anything with 20 some hit points yet. And I was like, oh, cool. And then I was like, wait a second. This thing seems like it's right on that
But
cusp.
it didn't have 20. That was the important part.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Like in solo combat, I think this, like if you guys had left, everybody alone with this thing, she'd be dead. It would have murdered her because it had DR5 magic. So she literally wouldn't have been able to touch it and would just be eating attacks of opportunity.
Oh, so even with its fucking DR, my damn hit was enough. That's great.
Yeah, it was just a little more than enough because she had already did 3 non-lethal to it.
Oh, with her sickles?
No, with
no,
the chilling
magic.
touch.
Oh.
The
yeah.
sickle doesn't, like, she would have had to have done max damage to even touch it.
I would have been dead by then.
When she did the frostbite, that would have
Yeah, I just wish it would have. The only thing I can say is I wish it would have been evil outsider or one of the other qualifying evil types, because that would have been wonderful. Oh, how much damage you do? Oh, that's an extra 20. That's an extra 24 damage.
Double damage.
Oh, it's ridiculous. So the first attack versus an evil outsider, evil dragon, or an undead that I smite, I get to add damage equal to 2 times my paladin level. Just for the first attack. that I
well,
land on that.
god damn.
That's an extra 12 damage at level 3. That's fucking ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah, you can't get that ace. Don't even try it. No. Just stop thinking about it. Just stop it.
Can you guys hear me better now? I switched my mic.
Yeah.
Yes.
What it was is
Yeah.
every time I keep telling it that my mic for while we're playing games is supposed to be. I guess I'm gonna end the recording.